it's Meylysa. Thank you for coming. I wanted to tell you a success story from my awesome world, and I'm very excited because I've been on a diet. It's from Dr. Panjak Naram. He's an Indian doctor, and I met him at a seminar called Extreme Health, which is given by Peak Potentials Training, and the founder of that is T. Harv Eker, who is an amazing man who wrote Secrets of the Millionaire Mind, which is one of my favorite books right now. And in Extreme Health, one of the speakers was Dr. Panjak Naram, and he's very short, cute, 50-year-old Indian man, doctor, and he was telling us about how he likes to heal animals and people and all sorts of things, and I was like, wow, I want to see him. And he was seeing patients that weekend. Anyone who wanted could sign up. So I signed up for an appointment, and I saw him, and he does a pulse reading, and the pulse reading, he can tell you all these things about you. He can tell you, you know, if you have nasal congestion, if you have problems with your digestion, if you have skin problems, if you have whatever, high blood pressure, whatever. He can just tell from that. But not only health related stuff, he can tell you about what you're thinking in your head. If you're frustrated about your job, if you're looking into, you know, serving people or into finding more time for yourself or whatever, he can tell you about what your dreams are and what you're thinking about. I thought that was amazing. And not only that, if you ask him, I didn't actually ask him because I was so centered on myself, I guess, and the fact that he can talk to animals, I was so excited about that. But some other people asked him to tell them about their parents, and he can tell you about your parents too. So it's like magic, and it's true. It happened. I went to Extreme Health and I met Dr. Naram, and so I just wanted to share what has happened. So since May, I started doing his diet, and it's basically a vegetarian diet. You eat a lot. He recommends eating a lot of mung beans, which are these little green beans, and you also have to eat a lot of fruit. You know, it's very healthy. Don't eat any processed food. He says it lacks prana, which means life force. So you don't want to eat anything. It basically means junk food, right? Lacking life force. So don't eat any processed food. And then also I don't eat weed anymore. I don't drink any alcohol, which might be a big for some people, but for me it wasn't really a big deal. I never really was into alcohol very much anyway. So I followed his diet, and after let's see, I started in May and now it's October, and I also take some herbs. He gave me herbs to take. I take like maybe 9 different herbs twice a day before I eat breakfast and before I eat dinner. And since May up to now is October, my cholesterol has dropped from a 248 down to a 163. Okay? That's less than a year, and it's amazing. Not only this, I've lost weight. I've gone from 131, steady 131, down to a 124, which is a substantial weight difference. And I feel lighter, I feel more energetic, I feel happier, I have more energy, and I really highly recommend this diet. It also stresses that you eat green leafy vegetables every day, and that you cook all your vegetables. You don't eat raw vegetables. So that might be another, no raw vegetables. Some people might think that's crazy. So it's a different kind of diet, but it works for, at least for me. I'm amazed by it. And if you're interested in learning more about it, feel free to ask me. I would love to tell you. That's why I'm making this video, to share it with my friends like you, because it's so cool and I just want to tell you what happened to me. And if you're interested in going to something like Extreme Health, which is, I have to tell you, the most amazing. I mean, I went to this seminar and the things that I thought about health just completely changed. I changed my diet, I changed all the supplements I took, I changed so much stuff just from that seminar. Every seminar from T. Harv Eker's program will change your life, but Extreme Health was the first one I took after Millionaire Mind Intensive. It was unbelievably good. It was great, and I was actually sick that weekend, so I was having people test their stuff on me, and I have to admit that I didn't get better right away, but it was phenomenal. And then I've been on this diet and on this routine for a while, and it's just awesome. So I hope this was interesting to you, and I just wanted to share it with you. Thanks for visiting my awesome world, and I hope to talk to you soon. Okay, bye.